We have a new government in place, and this was your first interaction with Prime Minister Imran Khan. What is your impression of the new setup?
I was blown away. I don't know how you say that in Urdu, but I was very impressed. I mean, he was relaxed. He is very knowledgeable. He understands America. I think he and President Trump are going to hit it off very well. I'm excited and hopeful they will meet, talk, and eventually meet. You cannot solve the region's problems without Pakistan being a key player. But through this Prime Minister, who is an agent of change inside of Pakistan, we have an opportunity here, maybe once in a generation opportunity, to change things, not only in Afghanistan, but for the region. And my hope is that we will go from a transactional relationship, where you do this and we'll give you that. If you don't do this, we'll take this away from you, to a strategic relationship where we have a partnership. And I think a free trade agreement between the United States and Pakistan would stabilize the Pakistani economy, would give American businesses access to 200 million people. And my goal is to turn this relationship around and make it strategic rather than transactional. And I think with Prime Minister Khan, we have the partner to do that. To build a fence, you know, we're into building walls back home to protect our border. I want to tell President Trump, if you're going to look at a country that's trying to secure its border, come to Pakistan. I see change. I see change in the military. And through my meeting with Prime Minister Khan, I am convinced that if he could ever speak to President Trump, if they ever had a meeting, this relationship would go from transactional to strategic just like that. Prime Minister Khan, I think, has got a good understanding of this. He was talking about this, reconciling with the Taliban, before it was popular. So he, in my view, has credibility with the religious community and with the public at large to do things that other leaders could not do in Pakistan, and I will encourage President Trump to take advantage of this moment. I told him, I said, listen, you're ahead of your time. I told him, I said, listen, you're ahead of your time. So how did Trump win? President Trump beat major like me. I ran, you know, I got 1%. He beat 17 Republicans in the Clinton machine. He convinced Americans that the old way of doing business was not working for them, and let's take a chance here. Let's change things, fundamentally change things. I think Prime Minister Khan had the same message. Pakistan had been sort of governed by 2 or 3 families. Let's try something new. Let's make sure that corruption is dealt with, and that we can put Pakistan on a better glide path. You cannot be successful in Pakistan. That Prime Minister Khan is right to seek reconciliation with the Taliban. That is the only way this war ends. That Prime Minister Khan wants to grow the economy. He won through young people saying, okay, you represent a better way for Pakistan. I'm trying to convince President Trump that we have the best chance since I've been coming here for 20 years to change things. And Prime Minister Khan is the real difference here. So I'm going to go back and tell President Trump, you've got a new partner in Prime Minister Khan. Talk to him. Listen to his views of why we should reconcile with the Taliban, how to do it. Put on the table not a transactional relationship, but a strategic relationship. If you help us end this war that's bad for the world, not just the United States, if you can help bring peace to Afghanistan, then you will be seen in a completely different light.